My morning skincare routine is quite intentional, well, so is my evening skincare routine, to be honest. But for every morning, my focus is to cleanse, to hydrate and moisturize my skin, and the last thing is to protect my skin. I have oily acne prone skin, just for reference, so it's important for Moa to help reduce sebum production, just to help minimize any breakouts and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. As you can see here, I have some breakouts ongoing here, so I've popped on a Hydrocolloid pimple patch just to help remove that gunk. I start off with a gentle cleanser. This is the one that I use. This is from CeraVe. This is their foaming facial cleanser. This is such a great cleanser for oily skin because it has niacinamide, which is an anti-inflammatory, and it also has gentle surfactants in here to help lift off any excess dirt and oils, but without stripping your skin of its natural oils, which is super important if you have oily skin. If you're using a cleanser that makes your skin feel super tight and dry after rinsing it off, it is not the right cleanser for you, especially if you have oily skin. When that happens, your skin will end up producing more oils, and guess what? More breakouts and more hyperpigmentation. This also has ceramides, which is great for the skin barrier, as well as hyaluronic acid to help boost hydration. This is not sponsored, by the way. This is just a lovely cleanser that I use almost every day. I've already wet my face. This comes off as a gel, and then you foam it in your hands like so, and then you just rub it in, and I don't apply any pressure. That is super important because you don't want to apply a lot of pressure on your face. So my face is still a bit damp after cleansing. That is just a personal preference. I don't think I need to use a towel when I'm going to use a toner anyways. This is the toner that I use. This is from Caudalie. This is their Veno Clean toner. I love this toner because it's such a simple toner. It has rose flower water, which has both antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. As you can see, it has this watery texture, but don't let that fool you because it's very hydrated. If you have oily acne prone skin, using products that have antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties is very good because we tend to break out a lot, and that will help minimize any redness and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. And I always take this down my neck and chest because they also need some love. I follow up with this Neogen Cica Repair Snail Essence. This has 96% snail secretion filtrate and also arginine, which is an amino acid that boosts keratin and collagen. It has healing properties because of the Cica presence in here, and also different types of youthberry, which is an antioxidant. This is the texture. You can see here that there is this slimy texture. This is super hydrating. It feels like a hydrating serum, but it's not a serum, but I consider it a hydrating serum because it's the same effect that it gives the skin. This will not give you that typical glassy skin, but it will give you just enough amount of hydration, which is the most important thing if you have oily skin. I follow up with this Face Theory Regina C30 Vitamin C Serum. This has 30% ethyl ascorbic acid, which is a more stable form of vitamin C. So if your skin cannot tolerate L-ascorbic acid, which is the most active form of vitamin C, this can be a really great option for you. It comes off as an oil when you apply it on your skin, but it dries down into this semi-matte finish, which I absolutely love because I don't want to walk around looking like a greasy ball because I already have an oily skin. This also has amino acids in here and it has lesser chances of irritating your skin, so it's great for skin of color, especially if you have sensitive skin. I wait for the vitamin C to dry down for about 5 minutes or so for it to do its thing, and then I go in with azelaic acid. This is the azelaic acid that I use. This is 15% azelaic acid. I got this particular one from my dermatologist. This will give you some mild exfoliation. It's also great for acne and hyperpigmentation because it's a tyrosinase inhibitor, so when used consistently will fade those dark spots and give you a more even skin. I use just this much. This is all that I need for my entire face. If you find that your azelaic acid serum peels, that is quite normal because azelaic acid is a powder. So if you're uncomfortable, you can use it at night, but this particular formulation doesn't peel, which works best for me when I use it in the mornings. Next is for me to use this basil eye patches. I have really dry under eye, so this one helps give me a bit of hydration. So I pop this on for about 2 minutes or so, and that's that's about it. Next is moisturizer, and this is the one that I'm currently loving. This is from Face Theory. This is their super gel moisturizer. This is great for oily skin. I love this moisturizer because it has a potent amount of niacinamide, which has both anti-inflammatory and barrier repair properties. It also brightens the skin, which is a plus. It has salicylic acid and lactic acid for some mild exfoliation. It also has sodium ascorbyl phosphate, which is a more stable form of vitamin C. And sodium ascorbyl phosphate has also been proven to have antimicrobial properties, which is great for acne-prone skin. So this one here is power-packed with great ingredients for oily skin. The next thing you guessed right is sunscreen, and this is the one that I use. This is the Skin 1004 Centella Luya Water Fit Sun Serum. This is a great one for oily skin because it has silica, which mattifies the formula, so you won't get that oily feel that most sunscreens give you. This also has SPF 50 PA++++, which gives you maximum UVA protection. The right amount of sunscreen for the entire face should be about 0.04 ounces or 1/3 of a teaspoon or 2 finger strips, starting from tip to bottom. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I always go in with the first strip like so. I rub this in before I apply the second strip because it helps me blend it into my skin much better. I'm blending in the second strip. Last thing for me is to moisturize my lips because my lips is part of my face, and this is my go-to, the OG Petroleum Jelly. This is the Vaseline brand. I love this because it's able to moisturize my lips. You don't need all those expensive lip balms if you have this, because this will just do a perfect job. As you can tell, I have this acne situation here, and you can almost see the gunk coming out, but I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to pop it because that is not ideal. I don't want to have any post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, so I'm going to pop on this Hydrocolloid pimple patch. So I've popped this on here. I'll wait for it to sit about 8 hours or so. That should be enough time to remove the gunk. This is my go-to morning skincare routine if I'm dealing with any acne breakouts or hyperpigmentation. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. I'll be in the comments section, but before that, don't forget to subscribe and like and share for more content like this for Skin of Color. I'll see you. Take care.